Welcome back to Bear Cave Watch Reviews. I'm your host, Papa Bear, and today I'm going to be showcasing one of my newer pieces from my collection. This is going to be the Invicta Speedway Limited Edition, model number 9212 ASYB, and I already know what you're thinking. Oh great, another Invicta. But this is actually a really cool and beautiful piece from my collection and from their classic line. I've said this before, so I'm going to repeat it. I am not an Invicta fanboy. I really don't care for about 70% of their lineup, but I do have to say that as far as their classic lineup is concerned, it's hard to find a better value for money than them. Especially if you're like me that love classic styling, but just not going to go out to spend for those high-end names. So we're going to get into what's in this big box. This is actually a new box. It's not one that I owned, and it does have a really great looking watch inside. But first, customary wrist check. This is the Steel Bagel Sport Nautilus Homage in the rose gold with a blue dial. It's an automatic watch with the date, and it's just a beautiful piece. This is a new watch that I got this year, and I have not done the review on yet, but it is going to be coming soon. So anyway, without further ado, let's crack this box open and see what we got. So as usual, comes in this big, bulky Invicta box, which I've said before is nice, but I could do without. So let's open this. Okay, there's our Invicta logo book, blah, blah, blah. We'll put that aside. And there is the Invicta Pro Diver. And some extra stuff back there. So let's put this aside, take this out of this, and bring it on to show. So this is it. The limited edition Invicta Speedway. Before, it was nice, but I could do without. So let's open this. Okay, there's our Invicta logo book, blah, blah, blah. We'll put that aside. And there is the Invicta Pro Diver. And some extra stuff back there. So let's put this aside, take this out of this, and bring it on to show. So this is it. The limited edition Invicta Speedway. All right, so what makes this a limited edition? The Speedway does come in gold tone, it does come in stainless steel, and it does come in this two-tone execution. However, the face on this watch is different. It is a sunburst silver, kind of bluish tone, and it's, to me, their best looking Speedway. So just some of the basics out of the way. Case diameter still 40 millimeter. Case thickness is about 12 millimeters. It's a 20 millimeter band. It's got that flame fusion crystal or just mineral crystal. It does have a stainless steel case, band, clasp. Case back is closed, and it does have that press stamped Invicta. Quartz movement in it, and it does have the date right there. Screw down crown and pushers. Okay, so these pushers all, screw down. There you go. Giving it a nice 200 meter water resistance. Now, let me just tell you about this one in particular, because I have been looking for this one for a long time. They don't make this anymore. Like I said, it is a quote-unquote limited edition, and they just don't make it anymore. It's one that's hard to find. I searched the internet for a long time, and I happened to stumble upon it in a very posh place on the internet and made an offer on it and had it within 4 days, and I have been ecstatic. I've worn it a couple times since, and look at that beautiful face right there. Just gorgeous. And in the sunlight, it really gets some cool color going on there. So, and I will have, as usual, some beauty shots at the end just to kind of show that off. Big props to Minute Watch, Kurt over there, for inspiring me to start putting some of those in my videos. So, all right, what do I like about this watch? What do I not like about it? And so number one is I love the two-tone execution, but I love the face the most. That is, to me, the best looking Invicta Pro Diver face that you're ever going to see, hands down. It's just stunning to me. I mean, that's what I think. The stainless steel and two-tone execution on this watch in particular, very well done. It's got that IP plating that they have on most of their watches, but this one in particular, and there's the branding, it came out spectacular. It wears perfect on the wrist at 40 millimeter, and I'm actually going to pop this on my wrist. So give me 1 second here, and we'll do that. Because it wears perfect on my wrist. It's like, whoop, right there. Yep. Love that look. So, just really nice. All right. So, it does have decent lume, nothing out of this world. It's got very, very little lume on the indices, which are applied, and the Invicta logo is applied as well, and on the hands. So the hands are pretty good. It's better than some other Invictas, but again, not the best lume, but decent enough. Screw down pushers. Now, this is obviously an homage to the Rolex Daytona, and it's a quartz. So if you really want to see how the chronograph works, even though I've done this on another video with another chronograph, I'm going to pop this open here. All right, so paying attention to the hands and the sub-circles. It'll start right there at the 6 o'clock. It's starting to tick. Okay, and it's going to go and keep going, and I'll just leave that there. And while it's showing, I'll give you a little bit of the look of that sunburst silver, and you can see there right over that 6 o'clock circle, it does say limited edition. And so if you want it to stop, click, it'll stop. Then reset, boop, and it resets. Okay, so that's how that does that. Then you just push down your pushers all the way down, and then they'll be nice and tight. Same thing on this one. So it goes all the way in, nice and tight there. And there's the Invicta logo right on the crown. Applied there, and on every link. So you definitely know it's an Invicta. I have thought, even though the gold on this, the gold plating looks really great, I have thought about getting a different type of band, still oyster bracelet, but with the glide lock. I think that would just complete the look of this one perfectly. And I don't have an extra $20,000 to spend on a Rolex Daytona. I got 3 kids that I got to feed. So this in particular is a wonderful alternative to me, mostly because I don't really care about the name. I care more about the look and the style. And if you've seen my videos before, you absolutely know that if a watch makes you happy, that's the one for you. Okay. I feel like this is one of those watches where Invicta got it right. It's not a huge watch. It's a simple, classy watch, very stylish, and in my opinion, it's better looking than almost anything that they have on their market right now. I actually saw recently a Pro Diver that is a newer style Pro Diver, and it doesn't look anything like the old one. It's just, to me, they should have given it a different name. Same thing with the Speedways. Oh, I hear the train going by. Sorry about that, Kenny, if it gets on video. The Speedways nowadays, they don't look like this except for the 9212, the 9211, and then the black one that I forget the reference number. Maybe I'll put it in there. But anyway, it's a really beautiful watch. I know I've said this a bunch of times. It's one of those pieces that the day I got it, I was like, wow. I took it to get sized to my jeweler just because I didn't really have time to do it myself. And they were like, that's a beautiful watch. I said, thank you. And so I put it on, and I took a lot of pictures of it, and I'm definitely very happy with this purchase. I know what it would retail originally. I got a great deal on it. Again, you guys know I'm always looking for good deals. And let me get this little rag to clean this off a little bit. Got to keep looking on Facebook and the marketplace, and eBay and Amazon sometimes will have good sales, but if you're looking for older pieces like this, you're really going to have to do some research on it and find it. And I think, as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to swap out and wear this one for the rest of the day today. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyhow, like I said, in my opinion, it is beautiful and one of their best watches, and really just a beautiful piece to have in the collection, even though it says Invicta. People always freak out, and I keep telling them, best bang for your buck. But anyhow, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate you staying with me so far. I'm trying to bring you all the watches in my collection one at a time, and I've got a whole bunch of other ones that I'm lining up to bring to you. I'm going to bring some straps that I'm reviewing to the channel. And again, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment on what you'd like to see more of, or what you'd like to see in general. Put this away, so there we go. And subscribe, share this with your friends, and we'll see you next time.